Hello developers and welcome to your complete beginner's guide to Mintlify for 2025. If you have ever built a great API or a cool open source project, you know that writing documentation can be the most tedious part. It's often ugly, hard to maintain, and a pain to create. First of all, guys, I just want to comment that this is going to be actually free for freelancers and individuals, and it's going to cost you money if you are like a startup and you need to invite team members or use AI. Mintlify is here to change that. For our real world example, I'm going to show you how to publish great docs in Mintlify using only the dashboard, create a doc site, write a quick start page, and let Mintlify AI Assistant preview it and deploy it, all online. When you sign in, you land in your workspace dashboard. Think of a workspace as the home for projects, site, and team members. If I click in here, I have the name of my workspace. Okay, you can create like new documentation for it and things like that. You also have like your editor, your settings, and your assistant. So what are you gonna do, guys? You're just gonna create your new docs project and we're gonna open the web editor. The web editor is the visual drag and drop editor where the non-developers can edit the pages, okay? You can access each page and each file into your project. This is actually just like an example project that I have in here, and as you can see, I can access each individual file in the files menu, okay? And you can see what they're about, for example, the documentation, files, etc. What I love about this is that it works like any other text editor, so you can just, modify the text in here. If I, for example, go to this, index, I can start writing stuff, okay? And I can start, modifying the text. So this actually works very similar to like a Notion notebook in so that you can select the text that you want to modify in here. You can modify it to paragraph, heading, you can modify the text size, if it's bold or not, and things like that. You can also add certain specific tags or images or videos by clicking in here. Okay, so you can add like a table, an image, a callout, and things like that. Okay, just select it in here. So this is going to allow you to create documentation for your project very, very quickly and to have everything in one site. You can also create new files and folders by clicking on these buttons here. Let's create a new file. Let's call it, I don't know, example file. And the extension is usually going to be MDX, but you can change it to JSON or to CSS. In this page, you can also see the list of changes that you have made since you have entered this editor mode, okay? As you can see, I have made 3 changes, okay? And I can discard them or I can access them individually to see what they are about. You can also change between the visual mode, which is going to be like this Notion mode, and this, Markdown, which is more like code, okay? Here you have like the title coding, the description coding, and things like that. Whenever you guys are ready to publish, you can just click on publish in here. Okay, and that's going to make it public to your GitHub site. And you can also click on this button to preview it and see how it looks. As you can see in here, it looks amazing and it looks fine. So I actually like that. You can also access your final documentation from the overview, which is amazing. We can click on basic docs and this is going to open. Okay, this is how our documentation is going to look, as I said before. And one of the fun parts that I like about this tool is the AI assistant. Okay, so we're just going to click on this button here. And we're going to ask to basically explain what is going on in the quick start page. Okay, so I'm just going to say explain in short the quick start page. Okay, and it's going to try to generate like a summary of this thing here. And you can also basically ask to, rewriting it so it reads better. Okay, so it's not so long. So you can do a bunch of things with this actually AI assistant. As you can see, we got a nice summary of this page in here. And the best part, although I'm not going to be able to show you this because I don't have like a premium plan, is that you're going to be able to ask the AI in the editor mode. So for example, I can open this little page in here in my editor mode, and I can just select this whole text, and I'm going to have an option here that is called Ask AI. And I can rewrite it from the get-go, and I can make it shorter, make it more engaging, or try to explain something. And I can also, generate an explanation for this code, okay? So this is really going to help you when trying to understand the documentation from another team member. Now, guys, you have to invite your team members and set different roles. You can set editors that can change content, admins manage billing and domains and things like that. So what are you going to do? You're just going to come to this page here that says invite members. I want you to click on it and I want you to click on invite member. And now you basically have to write the email address in here, and you're going to have to give them certain permissions such as editor or admin. Now also, if we just go to settings in here and we go to domain setup, we can set a custom domain, configure metadata for CEO, and check analytics to see search queries and page performance. So here you can basically, put your custom domain instead of the one that we have been given by this page. So yeah, you can just click in here. And in the analytics section, we can see like the visitors, the views, the different history, and different feedback and search, optimized query or keywords. So that's pretty much it, you just created the project, use the web editor to write a quick start, had the AI system policy it and explain code, you preview it and you deploy it, okay? And then you can add your team members and you can see the analytics. This is pretty much what you can do with this tool. I think it's pretty good and I hope that you can use it. Thank you so much, guys.